In today's video, I will explain a rule that lasts only 3 seconds, but it will definitely make people give you a different value. We've all been through situations where we felt that people weren't giving us the respect or appreciation we deserve, whether in daily interactions or relationships. But have you ever thought that the reason isn't luck or circumstances, but rather the lack of charisma? No matter how skilled or talented you are, you will remain invisible to the world because, my friend, people don't evaluate you based on your intelligence or intentions. They evaluate you based on your communication skills and charisma. To simplify this concept, let me give you an example using a mobile phone. Phones communicate by sending signals from one device to another, which then receives them. If the person speaking from the sending device is sharing very important information, but their network is weak, the information will lose its value to the listener because they simply can't receive it clearly. The same applies to us humans, my friend. Even if you have great value to offer, even if you're cheerful, kind, or hardworking, it won't matter if you can't convey it to people in a clear way so they can understand it. So, the question now is simple. How does the 3-second rule work? You see, my friend, the human brain is designed to judge people or things very quickly. That's why, in the first 3 seconds of meeting someone new, they will evaluate your appearance, posture, gaze, and even the way you move. This is where you come in to control this first impression and use it to your advantage. But why is this important? Because, simply put, once someone forms a first impression of you, it becomes very difficult to change it, even if they see evidence later that contradicts it. This is a well-known concept in the psychology of perception, where people rarely change their initial judgment of someone. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're entering a work meeting for the first time, standing awkwardly, avoiding eye contact, and lacking a smile. What impression will people have of you? Most likely, they will think you're weak, hesitant, and lack self-confidence. This alone is enough to make you lose respect, and consequently, lose money and opportunities that could have been yours if you knew how to play it right. On the other hand, if you enter with a straight posture, strong eye contact, and a slight smile, they will immediately feel that you're someone valuable, someone worth paying attention to, and someone who has something important to say. This is the difference between someone who spends their life chasing opportunities and someone who has opportunities knocking at their door. But the question is, how do you build presence and respect within the first 3 seconds? The topic might seem complicated, so I've simplified it into 5 essential steps you need to follow. First, posture. Your back should be straight, shoulders raised naturally, in a relaxed position. If you're sitting, don't lean too far forward or backward. Maintain a balanced posture that reflects your self-confidence. 2. Eye contact. Don't keep your eyes on the ground or avoid looking at people. Keep your gaze steady and confident without being arrogant. At the same time, don't overdo direct eye contact to avoid giving an aggressive impression. Here's a professional tip. If the person you're talking to makes strong eye contact, do the same. If they avoid eye contact, follow suit. This way, people will feel you understand them without being intrusive. 3. Light smile. Your smile doesn't need to be wide or fake, but at the same time, don't keep your face stiff. A simple smile gives the impression that you're positive and easy to interact with. It also helps ease any tension when meeting someone new. Movement speed. Don't move too quickly and randomly like you're anxious, nor too slowly like you're hesitant. Keep your movements natural but deliberate, with a purpose. 5. Breathing. Yes, exactly as you heard. Your breathing makes a difference, my friend. Regular breathing will determine whether you'll feel nervous or not. Notice that charismatic people always speak calmly, which is due to their steady breathing. Let me give you some examples to apply in daily life. For instance, in a job interview, before entering, take a deep breath, stand straight, and walk in with relaxed steps without showing any emotion on your face. Once your eyes meet the interviewers, draw a simple smile, shake hands firmly, then sit down and start your interview. Another example is at a social gathering when meeting someone for the first time. Fix your gaze on them for a few seconds with a light smile, then shake hands and start the conversation. Now that we understand why the first impression is important and how the brain judges us in seconds, it's time to learn how to use body language to command respect and appreciation immediately. We'll talk about simple yet powerful gestures that significantly impact how people perceive us. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen someone walk into a room and instantly draw everyone's attention without saying a single word? This can happen due to the power of silence supported by strong body language. This is achieved through several factors. 1. Space. A confident person doesn't try to make themselves smaller, but takes their natural space comfortably. For example, when sitting, don't fold your arms or try to appear small. Instead, lift your shoulders, place your hands comfortably on the table or beside you, and relax. When standing, don't cross your arms or keep them in your pockets all the time. Maintain a more open posture. Try a practical exercise. Stand in front of a mirror and compare your usual posture with one where your back is straight, arms relaxed at your sides, and shoulders lifted. You'll notice a clear difference, my friend, and people will notice it too. 2. Walking with confidence. The way you walk reveals more about you than you might think. A confident person walks with steady steps, not too fast, like they're anxious, nor too slow, like they're hesitant. To apply this, walk at a comfortable pace, neither too close nor too far with your steps. Also, don't over-exaggerate hand movements. Let them move naturally without being rigid. Most importantly, keep your head up and your gaze forward, not on the ground. Try another practical exercise. Next time you're in a public place, observe how people walk and distinguish the differences in their walking styles and how it affects your judgment of them. Then practice walking in the best way possible to appear composed and have a strong presence. Now that you know the importance of the first 3 seconds in leaving a strong impression, it's time to dive deeper and see how we can use it in different situations in daily life. Using the rule in meetings and negotiations. When entering a meeting or being in a situation where you need to negotiate, the first 3 seconds will determine how people perceive you or how the negotiations will proceed. So, how do you apply it? When entering the meeting, don't rush to sit down and start talking. Take a few seconds to scan the room with your eyes before moving to the spot you decide to sit in. This movement will show people that you're not in a hurry or anxious, and it will make a difference. Also, before answering any important question, pause for a few seconds. This gives the impression that you're someone who doesn't rush and thinks before speaking. In other words, someone whose words carry weight. This alone will increase people's respect for you. Using the rule with arrogant individuals. In some situations, my friend, you might encounter someone trying to provoke or dominate you verbally. In such cases, the 3-second rule becomes a powerful weapon to turn the situation in your favor. How do you apply it? If someone interrupts you or tries to belittle you, don't respond immediately. Take 3 seconds, look at them calmly, then reply in a calm and confident voice. This will make them feel that their words have no impact, and you'll turn the tables on them. Or, if you hear a provocative comment, don't react. Once again, wait 3 seconds. Smile lightly. Then respond calmly. This way, my friend, They'll feel that you're unshakable and that they have no authority over you. Try it next time and let me know how it works for you.
Using the rule in public speaking. One of the most challenging situations that can make someone feel nervous is standing in front of an audience and speaking confidently without anxiety. But once again, the 3-second rule can help you control the situation. How do you apply it? Before starting your speech, my friend, take a deep breath, wait 3 seconds, and let your eyes scan the audience. Then begin speaking. This will give people the impression that what you're saying has real value. Also, when you reach a strong point in your speech, pause for 3 seconds before continuing. This will make the audience naturally recognize that you're about to say something very important, and they'll focus on you.
At first, this might feel difficult, but believe me, with enough practice, all these things will become instinctive and natural for you. You might think that doing this makes you artificial or not acting authentically, but this isn't true. Practicing these skills is not about pretending, my friend. It's like going to the gym to strengthen your body. By practicing these things, we're not pretending, but rather strengthening our communication skills. Over time, they'll become second nature. So, push yourself and enhance your communication skills because they will drastically improve your life, whether in work, friendships, relationships, or even your own mental health.